You're here because you filled out a survey about a guy. And there's good news. This guy scored an A minus. He is a very good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's not the kind to just talk. He lets his work speak for him. He might move ahead a bit more quietly than others, but his steady effort and honesty earn him respect wherever he goes. He may not become the boss in a hurry, but he definitely builds a strong, stable career that others admire.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong, he stays calm and tries to solve the problem without getting upset or blaming others. He might feel low for a little while, keeping thoughts to himself, but he doesn't explode or walk away from his work. Instead, he picks himself up quietly and does what needs to be done.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like and respect him because he treats everyone kindly and rarely gets into any fights or arguments. He listens well, helps others without making a show of it, and speaks to people politely. He builds good relationships quietly, not by showing off, but by being fair and helpful.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will feel genuinely happy and proud of your achievements. He isn't the type to compare or feel jealous if you're doing well. Instead, your success will bring him joy because he cares about your happiness and growth. He won't make it about himself or try to downplay your efforts.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's the kind of man who values kindness and respect over who brings home a bigger paycheck. Your success will make him happy because he genuinely wants the best for you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is careful with money and likes to plan before spending. You will rarely see him make sudden, risky purchases or waste money on things just for show. He isn't stingy. If something is needed, he will get it, but he tries to avoid waste.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives within his means and doesn't pretend to be richer than he actually is. He believes in being honest about what he can afford and feels no shame in choosing simple, sensible options if that's what fits the budget. You won't see him showing off with flashy things just to impress others.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous and warm at heart, always ready to help others when they need it. He shares what he has without expecting anything back, whether it's time, advice, or even money for someone in real trouble. You'll never feel like he's counting every rupee or is stingy with love and care.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, willing to talk things through and make decisions together. If you ask him about his spending, savings, or any financial plans, he'll share the details with you without hiding anything or making you feel uncomfortable. Instead, he'll handle money as a team, treating you with respect and trust.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. For him, fairness and kindness are important, so he will step in to help with chores without being asked or making a fuss. You won't feel alone or burdened with all the tasks. He will ask how he can help or simply start doing things himself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will genuinely roll up his sleeves and do his part with chores and diapers, not just stand by and give instructions or pretend to supervise. If something needs to be done, he'll step in quietly, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or changing a baby. He doesn't see these tasks as just your job, and you won't have to nag or remind him all the time. With him, you'll feel supported, like you're both working together to build a happy, healthy home.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side and doesn't argue just to win or prove he's right. When there's a disagreement, he listens carefully and thinks about your feelings without jumping in to interrupt or shut you down. Even if he doesn't agree right away, he respects your point of view and wants to find a solution together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he still stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressive. Even if he's upset, he keeps his words and actions gentle, never raising his voice or picking a fight just to let out frustration. If he needs a little time to cool down, he'll step back quietly rather than lash out.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a steady and calm nature, so it takes a lot to really upset him. His calmness is genuine, not something you need to worry about hiding deeper issues.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility for his mistakes. If something goes wrong, he looks at his own part first instead of blaming you or making excuses. He believes that everyone makes errors and that saying sorry is a sign of respect, not weakness.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and absolutely understands that no means no. He values your comfort and feelings. So if you say you're not okay with something, big or small, he listens and stops right away. You'll feel heard and respected, not pushed or made to feel guilty for standing up for yourself.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and needs space sometimes, and he won't make you feel guilty or rejected. With him, you won't have to worry about pressure or silent treatment over this issue.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with great care. He would never use something personal against you or try to embarrass you, even if you have a disagreement. For him, your trust is precious, and he knows that what you share together in private is meant to be safe.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His loyalty is steady and he takes his promises to you seriously. For him, commitment is not a burden but a joy.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive. He trusts you and gives you space to be yourself without acting jealous or constantly checking up on you. He believes that real love needs freedom and trust, not suspicion or control.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective is about caring for your well being, not about controlling your actions or decisions. He looks out for you in gentle ways, like making sure you get home safe or supporting you when you're tired without telling you what you can or cannot do. For him, love means kindness and support, not control.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and not just your job alone. He believes that raising children should be shared from daily care to big decisions, and he will step in to help without being told. He values fairness and wants both of you to be equal partners, making sure neither feels overwhelmed or alone.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and won't lose his temper. He understands that children make mistakes and need guidance, not shouting or harsh words. His steady nature gives the kids a safe space to talk about their feelings without fear.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that being a mom is important, but so is your happiness, dreams, and individuality outside of family life. With him, you'll feel valued as a partner, a mother, and as your own unique self.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who would support your career now only to change his mind and ask you to quit after you have a child. His support for your dreams and work is steady and genuine, whether or not your family grows. If you want to keep working after having children, he will encourage you and help share the load at home.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite words on the surface. He believes in genuine respect for family and will make an effort to get to know them, listen to their stories, and be truly kind. You'll feel proud to bring him home knowing he's sincere and not just acting out of duty. He will try to adjust to your family, not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He doesn't get angry or dramatic, so even when the situation is tense, he keeps a cool head and tries to calmly sort things out. You won't have to worry about extra arguments or emotional outbursts.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will act modern with you but then expect you to become a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He respects you for who you are, both in private and in front of others, and doesn't believe in putting on a show or forcing you to act differently just to please people. He will support you in being yourself, whether you're with his family or just the two of you at home.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with them. He understands that a true partner stands together during tough times, so he won't leave you to handle things alone or ignore your feelings to keep others happy. He'll listen to your worries, speak up gently when needed, and make sure you know he's on your side.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy. While he has respect and affection for his mother, he knows the difference between caring for family and letting them run his marriage. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides. But he won't blindly take her side or let you feel alone. With him, you are not left fighting battles on your own.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects your relationship and understands that some matters should stay just between the two of you. He knows that trust is built on privacy and loyalty, so he won't run to his family with every small problem or argument.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, that is why this guy scored an A minus. He's a very good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels peaceful, steady, and kind day in and day out. He shows up for you in small ways, listening, sharing chores, and caring about your feelings.